Today I'm going to talk quickly about how having ADHD can actually probably be a superpower when it comes to selling creative digital downloads on Etsy. And by creative digital downloads, things like sublimation designs, Tumblr wraps, clip art packs, PNG designs, t-shirt designs, SVG files, junk journaling assets, those types of digital downloads. A few videos ago, I mentioned having ADHD. It was a video about having multiple income streams and how that has helped. So I wanted to expound a little bit more on that after the amazing responses I got via email. And so this is this quick video. If you don't know who I am, Bailey, I'm the owner of Bailey Design Co. It is one of the largest digital product shops on Etsy for sublimation designs. I won't be cutting or editing these at all. If you don't believe me, you can go look it up on Etsy. All of the information is public and you can just do some basic math with the calculations and the numbers that are on there. If you're wondering why I'm out here and not at my normal typical desk setup, this is because due to ADHD, sometimes you need to try new things, and I figured that this would be a really easy way to get new content in while I'm already doing something that I have to do daily, which is walk the dog and take a morning walk. So here's my little partner. That's Dolce. You might see some other friends along the journey. Sometimes I've seen things like alligators, bobcats, raccoons, cats, dogs, just to name a few. So maybe we'll see. So the first thing that might be a superpower when it comes to selling digital downloads on Etsy and having ADHD is that, sorry, the dog is pulling me, is that we tend to get bored very easily. And particularly with the sublimation space and SVG files, clip art, all of the things I already mentioned, we literally have thousands and thousands of niches that we can design for. And that's not even going into the cross niching aspect of it. So instead of just designing for, say, nurses, we can design for Christmas nurses or Halloween nurses. And then you can do one for a Christmas nurse who loves dogs, so on, so forth. So it's really easy to keep our curiosity going, so to speak, and be able to just move and hop from one design trend to another, which is also very helpful. This is in comparison to, say, designing for something in like the printable category or like digital planners, where there's so many ways that you could design a checklist for, and you'd wind up getting really bored really quickly. And so that's why ADHD works for what most of you on this channel are here for, that you are creating and designing for. At this point, which is a little over 2 years, I think I've designed over 10,000 different designs, and I'm still not bored, and I still wake up every day and can come up with new different design styles and ideas, and I'm really not bored of it yet. So with ADHD, there tends to be periods that we can hyper focus on things. And if you do have ADHD or you're familiar with it, we can have intense periods where we can hyper focus. And this can be very helpful when you are creating multiple different designs, or maybe you have multiple different shops, or maybe you're managing your shop and an external site. The ability to hyper focus when you're very interested in something can be really powerful. So number 3 is creativity and innovation. So ADHD is often associated with being able to think outside of the box and being naturally creative anyway. So I think this is why a lot of people are attracted to the niches that I'm talking about here, is because we are naturally attracted to it, being able to be more creative in this space and have lots of room to expand into different styles and into different trends and niches, and still be really happy with it and be able to be productive in the best way that we can be. Here's a little clip of the canal. I've seen a few alligators down here before. I don't see any. It's probably too early right now. We won't go too close. Oh, something just, I think it was a bug. Don't be scared. They won't do anything. They just like to lay in the water and watch us. Anyway, back to the video. Number 4 is that we tend to be very resilient and adaptable. Living with ADHD comes with its challenges. It often does build resilience and the ability to overcome lots of objectives and different obstacles that are placed in our way. So I think that is really important and helpful when it comes to selling anything really online, not just on Etsy in general, but having that ability to be adaptable and resilient and keep moving forward even when things aren't very easy. So that's naturally built into us. So I think it's very much one of the superpowers that I have, because I don't know how many times I have felt like giving up when starting multiple different types of online ventures, and I never did. And that's because I think that we are just naturally very resilient. So number 5 is related to, I think number 2 it was, but we are naturally curious and innovative, and we really love to learn new things, given that it is very interesting. So for me, over the past year and a half, with the introduction of AI as far as image generation, this has kept my mind super busy, because I am so into learning about all kinds of things that are in the AI space that are new and are innovative. And so I think that this is a really big superpower when it comes to designing the types of things that most of us design on Etsy for, is because we have a plethora of AI tools to be testing, and every day there are new ones popping up and ones that are getting better. And so we have an infinite amount of possibilities that we can be testing and trying and learning. And so this is also really big, that since we are continually learning and continually evolving, we're just getting better in our space. And so it's something that us ADHDers have as a superpower, and that is the ability to just really love to learn and take new opportunities and new chances. So these are going to be super, super quick, just little chats that I can get in with time that I have. So let me know down in the comments if there are any other chats that I should talk about on my daily walks. If you guys like this format, if it was boring, more boring than the typical office setup, let me know. I will talk to you all later.